Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the 5-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, many had ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL coming into the season, and now here they are, one game away from their first Super Bowl title since Super Bowl IV 50 years ago.
And we'll get to that in just a minute, but how about this? This is their 5th straight playoff appearance. They went to overtime with New England in the AFC title game last year. Remember, they were down big at the half, came all the way back and had a chance to win, lost in overtime. Finally climbed that mountain and got back. And do you remember Super Bowl IV against Minnesota? Remember Hank Stram as their coach? On the sidelines, mic'd up for the first time. That really gave us a lot of what we have now with NFL films. What a terrific performance by that Kansas City team, and they blew away the Vikings in that game.
Meanwhile, the Cowboys have had some ups and downs since their last Super Bowl appearance, but they're back for the 9th time, trying to win number 6 and tie the Patriots and Steelers. For the Cowboys, their last Super Bowl title quite a while ago, January of '96.
And those were great teams. Jimmy Johnson was their head coach, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, all Hall of Famers. They were known as the Triplets. But then you go further back to those great teams in the 70s, led by Hall of Fame coach Tom Landry, Roger Staubach at quarterback, Tony Dorsett at running back. Those were great teams as well. This one, trying to create their own identity.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
What we got? Five.
Clock now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Block again here on 2nd and 10. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Locke's going to sneak it, and this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward.
Are you serious, bro?
And indeed, he did not. They stop him. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant.
Bro.
Here to run.
That little shit made him juke, bro. That little shit made him move.
Kansas City touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one
All that was a
as his
backstep,
guys
not
are
even
able
a
to
fucking...
strike first here in this opening quarter.
too hard, bro.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They look to throw. It's
away, bro.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Mike 29. Let's two jet bombers. Two jet bombers. Watch the safety drive.
From midfield, here's Locke. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chris Jones, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
The only thing I can give to the Chiefs, really, Tyreek Hill's fast, and Chris Jones is unblockable, bro. To me, the best DN on that.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Block going to throw.
Not block.
And he's going to go down again. Chris Jones, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On 2nd down, it's Grant. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Gonna take a
bro,
shot.
Bro, what kind of fucking pass is that, bro?
It's intercepted.
This game is
picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yellow, yellow.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Didn't let me get a first down. The run was on me. When he got the touchdown, the other was on me. Overthrown pass.
Mike, I've got little legs. It's outfield. It's outfield. Hey, 57, 57.
On 2nd down now, it's Grant. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
All he does is fucking run, stretch, and dodge, bro. We know how it goes. I just didn't think he had Corey fucking Grant back there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on this defense, no gain. Check 52. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Switch. Correct.
Mahomes now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now here's Mahomes. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 30, 20, touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 78 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They'll run on first down. Grant. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They will run with Grant, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's got his man.
He came
That's
back.
Hardman. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage.
I thought he was going to do that with Tyree.
They catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Not the play I wanted to do.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I can stretch you
the
there
last
too,
run
bro.
good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Pollard. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Hey, Delta. Check 4, check 4. Ready?
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this
But
situation,
during that linebacker is for the DM is so
the
trash, bro.
So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but
I can't believe people have been following, letting this shit beat them. Right now it's beating me, but
watch out for Hill on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
it got me so worried about Tyree too on the little
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. This is Grant. Josh Jones on the stop.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Attack.
Now a handoff looking right. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. 54.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say, we'll see what happens. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Come on, set. Send it over. I'm coming after you. Wide. Get wide. Hard. Check. Shoot.
A final shot before half for Locke. This is the tight end fake. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl. Super Bowl 54. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The never-tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong, dude, because you run the same fucking offense.
Once again from the 28.
Slam. Motion. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Here's Grant. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Watch safety screen. Safety screen.
He is going to find Hill here. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On 1st down, it's Grant. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Let's go. I'm the one lady. 53. 3 balls.
On third down, Grant. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain.
Probably
The
let a man
disadvantage of
that
blitzing
ran spread the
often
entire
alters
game
normal
go
spacing and run
14-3,
fits
bro.
and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On third down, it's Grant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City
I don't understand why y'all just letting this
And he
work on
continues
y'all.
to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now.
man.
And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on
Thank
first
you.
down.
Fuck.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first.
Yeah,
as he
you
can
really
only
get that
get
off
this
the
to
third
about the
and
19. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
A 36-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The thing about me, bro, once you think you got the game in control, I hit you with the 1-4 play.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Mike, let's go, D. Motion, motion, pump, 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 pump.
They go back to Grant. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
This is so boring, bro.
Here we go. Here we go.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm limited to what I can choose because he does the same fucking.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36, 36. Come on.
They'll run on first down. Grant.
Okay, fucking
And he
Jalen
slips
Smith,
up
horrible
past the
ass fucking.
45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City
Jalen can't
first
even
down.
fucking.
We'll definitely see some
Play the
open
run
running
right
lanes,
there.
and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
53, Mike, 53. Go on, 15, 15. Go, go. Under 10, under 10, 10. Check 37, check 37.
On first down, it's Grant. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
This is the same play,
Just
though.
what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
But if I want to play run defense like I want, then all he's gonna do is send fucking.
8 yards the gain on that last run.
Tyreek
Here's
Hill on
2nd
the
and a
fly.
couple.
Then it's game over.
Pull it together.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, Grant. And that play will go nowhere. Losing
Thank you,
yardage
Reggie.
back near midfield at the 49. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
Mike 43. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
You go Alden. Welcome back, G.
Let him know.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some
Throw
yardage.
it away, bro.
Nowhere
God,
to
leave.
escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
We're gonna cover 4, the same 3, 4 cover
Possibly
4
a
2
turning
times, bro.
point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, Mike 7. Fair.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Buying time to his left. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not
Corey Grant
necessarily
is not that
the
good,
coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54.
I know you felt that one.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Probably a terrible decision, but I'm going to trust it.
What a Super Bowl this has been, and the biggest play comes now. It's 4th down.
Attack, attack! 55. Right there in the middle. Move. Let's get that lunch.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Tight down, there you go. Check, crunch.
They'll try the left side. Grant. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. We've had some wild Super Bowl finishes recently. 49 in Arizona, 51 in Houston. Now this one.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Mike, 53. Mike.
Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's another Kansas City.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Grant.
You fucking kidding me, bro?
And
they dive away from him.
For a Chiefs touchdown.
And they dive away from
Corey
him.
Grant, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes.
As long as I don't fuck up.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are
should not be
tied
struggling
here in the
against
4th
the
quarter.
Has not been good. That's what the ladies see.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield.
Or run that same man coverage, bro.
See if they can do just that. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Locke to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Amari
the
Cooper
same man
is
coverage,
intended
bro.
Receiver, but it'll be second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
Dude, bro.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Locke. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
I'd rather go
now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Here's Hill on the return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Slant. Hey, Sunday.
Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. Oh, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules are the same as So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First down, and it's Pollard again. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 45-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Pollard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47.
They're not
going to
blocking
stop it
though.
right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Look at me. Go. Hey, stand up.
Run for Pollard. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Third and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. First throw of overtime for Locke. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
Yeah, fuck you, Brashad Breeland. That's Dez 2.0. Except
So
he
first
can
and
actually
10 now
run
from
routes.
the 30. Now Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Back to you. He's crossing. He's checking crack. Check out.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down, Locke. He's got his tight end fan. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Go now. 30 base.
try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Here's Pollard again. And he's into the end zone.
Okay.
Move over, James White. You've got a new rival for best finish to a Super Bowl ever. And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task